and welcome to Unit 18, Lesson 1, Copyright. My name is Dina, and here we will discuss how and where to get supplementary content like B-roll and background music, as well as a brief discussion on copyright. You want to make sure everything in your video is safe and good to go before sharing. So, without further ado, let's jump right in. The best way to get B-roll is, of course, to film it yourself. Pre-production planning should make it pretty clear what kind of B-roll you will need. For our marketing lab promotion video, we knew we would need B-roll to help emphasize all the equipment that our main character was seeing. So, we shot lots of close-ups of all the equipment, as well as wider shots that showed more of the lab and how the equipment is actually used. Another place we needed B-roll for was to show the different functions of the lab, like teaching and experimental purposes. For that, we pulled actual examples of professors who have used the lab for their classes and real students who made project videos. Using B-roll is an essential part in editing projects, and especially non-fiction, because it helps the audience better understand a character's viewpoint, establish a location, or illustrate an abstract concept. However, let's say you're not able to shoot a certain scene. For example, this background for our green screen scenes, the Hollywood sign, and red carpet. There's no way we could actually fly all the way to California just to film these 1 or 2 shots. So, this is where stock footage comes in. When most people think about where to find ready-made photos, videos, or music to use, they might just use Google or YouTube to download something, right? Well, using things without permission for any sort of project is, at best, rude towards the creator, and at worst, going to cost you a lawsuit. Everything comes from somewhere. If you didn't shoot or make B-roll, or need something that you are unable to film yourself, you can find places online that offer stock footage. Stock footage, by definition, means that it is a piece of content that may not have been shot for a specific project. It could have been filmed in advance, or as outtakes from a larger project, or something like that. They can fit whatever needs you have, but all the footage still takes time and resources to make. If you choose to use stock footage or photos, it means that you will be using content that somebody else shot, which means that the creative rights belong to them, and they decide what is okay and what is not. Using footage without permission or without licensing it, especially on a project you could profit or make money from, could actually cause lots of problems. Music is even harder to make, and as a result, has even stricter laws to protect the original creators. When it comes to pop songs on the radio, they will most likely be extremely expensive to license or pay for to use in a personal project. Using a popular song in your video will probably lead to it being taken down, especially if it's on a large platform such as YouTube. On YouTube specifically, this would be called a copyright strike. Similar to baseball, where you get 3 strikes before you're out, YouTube gives you warnings first, before they potentially shut your whole channel down for repeated offenses. Every time the rightful owner claims their work, YouTube may take down the content in question. So it's possible for your video to become completely quiet or have parts missing and become blank. Even using 10 seconds of something without permission could cause your whole video to be taken down. Or, in the worst case scenario, you could be sued for copyright infringement. It's kind of like digital stealing. You wouldn't steal a painting from a museum to hang on your own wall. So, why would you steal someone else's photo and put it in your own video? How would you feel if someone took your hard work and claimed it as their own and also made money from it? Don't take other people's intellectual property without even asking. If there is some art, a video, or a song you find on Google or on YouTube, and you know who the original creator is, message or email them to see if it is okay to use their work and how to do so properly. Otherwise, the easiest way to get stock footage is from the many websites online that offer licensing. Since things like stock footage, graphics, and music take effort to create, it is possible that you will need to pay for them. You could pay for something individually, but many places also offer a subscription service, where you can pay some money every month or every year to use the footage a website has collected and gotten permission for. Even if a website says free stock footage, you should still be careful and note if there are any rules or guidelines you have to follow in order to use that footage. Same goes for sites that claim to have free music or royalty-free music. Actually, one of the best places for royalty-free music is YouTube itself. YouTube offers an extensive library of royalty-free music and sound effects of all genres and types. But some of them come with additional rules. For example, some creators have the rule that if you use their song, you have to put the creator's name or website in your credits, so other people who hear it and like it can find their work too. Each creator or company has different rules. So, before downloading that beautiful shot that would fit your project perfectly, you should probably check what the owner's specific permissions and requests are. And that's it for copyright. Using B-roll, additional graphics, and adding background music and sound effects can greatly improve your video. But it is really important to give credit to all the creators who helped make your project better. Not only will you avoid legal trouble, it's also just common courtesy to pay for or acknowledge other people's hard work. Now that your video is truly done and ready to be shared with the world, we'll look at how to do that in the rest of this unit. I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye!